Welcome back guys. In this video I will be telling you the best builds for free epics that has Konami provided with the today update. Firstly, starting with the training guide of Roberto Carlos, I will tell you the two builds of this Roberto Carlos, one at LMF position and other at the left back positions. So there will be different builds for both these two positions, so you should understand how to make the builds and how to train your players perfectly. So starting with the Carlos training guide at LMF position. In shooting abilities, I will give 4 progression points. You will think why I am giving more progression points at shooting abilities, because we need that curl while we are playing your player at LMF or RMF, because we have to make that crosses, so this is required. And in passing, I will give 8 progression points so that lofted pass reaches the mark of 85, it's enough. And in dribbling, it's also important while you are playing your player at LMF or RMF. I will giving here 8 progression points. And in dexterity, it's important, for which Carlos is known for, 8 progression points over here. And remaining progression points I will give at the speed, so that he will not be catchable with this 101 rated speed with 100 stamina. And remaining 1 progression points I will give at the physical abilities. So see here, his potential rating at the LMF position is 103 rated card. So this card is definitely a worth it card with a high lofted pass, with a high ball control and speed and acceleration, with that kicking power for which Roberto Carlos is known for in football. So this is the perfect build for Roberto Carlos at LMF position. Talking about skills you should add on him, he already has a good set of skills, but you have to add double touch on him while you are playing him at LMF position, so that he can easily cut out the right backs of opponents. And he already has long range curler, long range shooting. Add him pinpoint crossing, he already has. So add him like one touch pass, through pass, that will make this card much more worthy. Now talking about his build at LMF position. In shooting abilities, I am giving nothing over here, because at LB we didn't need this. In dribbling, I am giving here little bit 4 progression points, and in dexterity I am also giving 6 progression points. It's enough, because at LB position we need defending stats, right? And in aerial abilities I am giving 4 progression points. It's enough, but still Roberto Carlos will lack at these aerial abilities, and remaining progression points I am giving it defending. So this is the perfect build for Roberto Carlos at LB positions. But I will not recommend you to use him at the LB positions, because he is not that much worthy at left back positions. But you should use him at the LMF position, because he will make attacks for your teams, will make crosses for your team, and also contribute a little bit in defending. With that speed and acceleration, he will be unstoppable, man. So this is all about this Roberto Carlos card. And if you are using this player at LB positions, then you have to add defending skills, all defending skills, interception, man marking, sliding tackle, blocker. These are the must skills we need at the LB positions. So this is all about Roberto Carlos card. Now next, talking about the Cafu card. He has an offensive wingback play style, having a form of unwavering. It's also a crazy card that Konami has provided. These are the most worthy cards in this all pack. Talking about his build, I will make his build at 2 positions, one at RMF positions and one at RB position. Now you will ask me which position is best for him. I will go for definitely RMF positions. Now talking about his build at RMF position, in shooting abilities I am giving here 4 progression points, and you will think why I am giving more progression points at shooting abilities, because we need that curl so that we can make that lofted pass, right? And in passing abilities I am giving here 8 progression points. It's enough so that lofted pass reaches the mark of 90 plus almost. And in dribbling we also need that 8 progression points over here. And in dexterity I am giving also same 8 progression points over here. Acceleration reaches almost mark of 90, and in speed I am giving 12 progression points, for which Cafu is known for. And now see here, his potential rating at RMF position is 102 rated card, and it's a crazy card at RMF position. He will contribute offensively as well as defensively. With that speed, with that dribbling stats and lofted pass, he will make crosses, and he will not get tired in the match because of its high stamina. Now talking about his skills, he already has flip flap, add him double touch and soul control so that he will perform third level double touch, and add him certain defending skills. But as I have seen in the in-game performance, Cafu contribute very much defensively due to his high speed and defensive skills and less defensive stat, but he still makes the good defensive role in the team. Now talking about his build at the RB position, starting with dexterity, I am giving here 8 progression points, it's enough, and in speed I am giving over here 13 progression points almost, because we need that speed so that we can catch that speedy wingers, right? And aerial abilities I am giving 5 progression points so that physical contact also reaches that mark, and remaining progression points I will give at the defending. With these defensive stat and with these defensive skills, he will contribute a very big defensive role for you in your team. So this is the perfect build for Cafu at RB position. Next, talking about Denilson card, I don't know why Konami always give his card like he is their brother or sister, I don't know. Now talking about his build, he has a whole player playing style, that's a great advantage. And now talking about his build, in shooting abilities, I am giving at least 5 progression points, because giving more progression point as these abilities will not make much difference. And in passing abilities I am also giving 5 progression points over here. And in dribbling, it's important, for which Denilson is known for. He was a very best dribbler of his time in football. And in dexterity I am also giving 9 progression points over here, so that balance reaches the mark of that 95 mark we need. And in speed I am also giving 8 progression points so that his kicking power also reaches that mark, but he still doesn't reaches that mark. But what we can do anymore is nothing, because this card is this card. Denilson is a whole player, but still I don't say that, I will say that this card is not worthy card. But if you need only that dribbler with that speed, he will be good. But you have to go through the wings and then pass to the striker, then he can be useful for your team. Otherwise, my personal opinion is literally no. And now next, talking about r.van Vaart card, and this is literally a good card. If you know, he has a very high weak foot accuracy and also have that play style for which we need him, because earlier his play style is classic number 10, that is not that much good. And I will prefer you to add him position booster at AMF position or SS position. He will be unstoppable for your team. And I will tell you his build at AMF position. In shooting abilities I am giving here 4 progression points, it's enough. And in passing at SS or AMF we need that passing, so I am giving 8 progression points over here. And in dribbling 12 progression points, it's enough. And in dexterity also again 8 progression points, so that balance reaches that mark for which we need. And in speed he is little bit lacking, so it's enough speed I can give anymore. And his potential rating at AMF or SS position is 102 rated card. So this is the perfect build for r.van Vaart at AMF position. Now talking about his skills, he already has a good set of skills like pinpoint crossing, soul control, so you should add him double touch and long range curler. Through passing he already has one touch pass, through pass, wade pass. He already has a good set of passing skills. Add him rising shot, long range shooting he already has. So these are the skills you should add on him. Now, talking about his build at LWF position, so LWF position I am giving 5 progression points over here. Shooting abilities, and in passing I am giving 4 progression points, at least 90 mark lofted pass we need so that he can make that cross. Pinpoint crossing you should also add him. In dribbling I am giving 12 progression points, for which van der Vaart is known for. With his close ball control and dribbling abilities he will be unstoppable at wings. And 8 at least we need at wings, and remaining progression points I will give at the speed, so that that speed mark at least reaches the 80 mark, right? Because at wings we need that speed and acceleration. This card is literally a very good card that Konami has provided us as a free to player card. So this is all about r.van Vaart card. And next, talking about Stoichkov card. It's also a good card, but have a form of standard that's a little bit disappointing, but that doesn't make that much difference. So I will tell you his build at two positions, one at SS or one at CF position. Starting with CF position, in shooting abilities I am giving 9 progression points over here. It's enough. And in dribbling I am also giving 5 progression points over here. It's also enough. And in dexterity I am giving 12 progression points. And in speed I am giving 8 progression points, so that kicking power reaches the mark of 90 plus that we need as a striker, right? He also has a close ball control, dribbling with that finishing, but he little bit have low tight possession, but dribbling and ball control will manage that. So this is the perfect build for Stoichkov at CF position. Now talking about his build at SS position, at SS I am giving only 8 progression points at shooting abilities. And in passing we need that passing at SS position, so I am giving here progression points. 4 progression points is enough. And in dribbling it's also important, so I am giving 12 progression points over here. Yeah, right, at SS position we need that 99 ball control so that he can provide the passes for the striker. And in dexterity I am also giving 8 progression points over here. And in speed I will give 6 progression points over here, so that kicking power reaches the mark of that 88. And see, his potential rating at SS position will be 103 rated card. So this is the perfect build for Stoichkov at SS position. Now talking about his build, talking about his skills, he already has a good set of skills, but not that much great skills. Like you have to add certain shooting skills on him. Through passing he already has, chip shot he already has, add him long range shooting, long range curler, double touch. So this is all about Stoichkov card, and this is all about today epics. Thanks for watching.